Let me tell you a little bit about me. Growing up, I always knew I was destined for great things. I've always had such incredible drive and ambition. I've always had great passion and vision, but I never had direction. I never knew exactly where I was going. With everything I did, I thought I would get closer to where I was going, but I always ended up failing, and the disappointment of that failure seemed to take me farther away from what I was searching for. You see, I never had any direction until one day. One day when I was 17 years old, something happened. Have you ever had something happen that when it happens, it changes the course of your life? One day something happened in my life. It was actually Father's Day, June 19th, 2005 to be exact. It's funny, I don't remember anything that happened that day except I had already gone to bed and was fast asleep when my mother woke me, our black cordless telephone outstretched towards me in her hand. I immediately looked at the clock. I don't remember the exact time, though I do remember the bright red numbers of my analog clock showing me sometime around 2 a.m. Confused, I quickly took the phone. My mother so silent, not even there anymore to my knowledge. Just me and that phone. The news I received from that call would forever change the course of my life. On that seemingly cold summer night, my dad decided he couldn't be my dad anymore. He decided that everyone he cared about would be better off without him. My dad took his life that Father's Day night, that cold, feelingless night. The days that followed this unforgettable night, though they were the hardest days I've ever faced, those next few days shaped my future. I was alone. Alone with my sadness, alone with my confusion, and suddenly I found myself understanding exactly how my dad must have felt on that seemingly cold summer night. But something was different for me. Something burned inside of me, burned more than the pain, more than the sadness, even more than the fear of being alone. I would make my dad proud. I would show him, wherever he was, that you should never give up. Never say enough is enough. I learned that no matter how much weight is on your shoulders, as long as you do what's right by you, you will be great, and you will do great things. Because we as people are put on this world to be great. My dad always told me how great I am, and I believed him. What I learned that day is if he would have only taken the time every day to not only tell himself how great he was, but to take action and make himself believe how great he was, then I feel he would have come to realize that he was great, like everyone in this world is. I've spent every day of my life since that seemingly cold summer night telling myself how great I am, and taking steps to show myself how great I am. I've fallen down, but I always get back up. I always get back up because my insides burn with the desire to be great. I built myself up to a level of greatness and self-confidence that I was able to start a revolutionary company helping animal rescues gain the funding they need to save more lives every day. I built myself up to a level of greatness and self-confidence that myself, my wife, my 2 boys, and 7 pets found ourselves with no roof over our head. We bought a tent and spent 3 full months living in the mountains, doing everything we could just to stay hydrated and loving every moment of it. Now I don't tell you this story to impress you, but to impress upon you that nothing is ever too hard. There is no pain or fear so great that you can't overcome it. Make the decision to be great, and to listen to that little voice in your head telling you what's right, and you will know your greatness within. You will feel and see why you are here, and you will always accomplish what you put your mind to. Remember, always go out and be great.